Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar here with more Sekiro. Last time, we took on Genichiro, and that's really all that needs to be said, right? There was some other stuff that happened. We found a badger, we found the entrance to a new zone, we found some fish in a moat. There was some fun stuff, but really, it's all about Genichiro Ashina and Lightning Genichiro. Holy shit. I just want to take a minute before we get started here to just reiterate how in love with this boss fight. This game in general, but this boss fight in particular is just so dang good. The first phase alone, Genichiro Ashina, would already be one of my favorite boss fights. It is just, the guy is just oozing with style. He wields this like guff-sized great bow that he shoots rapid fire, his sword skills, and the combat, and everything about that first phase is so much fun. But then there's that second phase, and he loses the armor. He's shirtless barbarian, the hair, the lightning. It is so dang cool. He honestly reminds me a little bit of Illidan's Storm Rage, for those who might be familiar with Warcraft. And you just need a blindfold and a couple warglaives, and he's a dead ringer, I think. But really, just an absolute phenomenal fight, and I am absolutely in love with this game. It is, I don't know where my ultimate rankings of FromSoft games is going to end up. Still have to play Elden Ring after this, and who knows, there might be another, maybe Demon Souls. I haven't decided whether I'm playing that one yet. And there might be a new game on the horizon, not in the not too distant future, who knows, or a DLC. We'll see where things play out, but this game has already found a special place in my heart just because it is so dang fun. Holy shit, I am loving Sekiro. So now we have to turn our attention to the fight. We're going to, I think, switch back to Shadow Rush for the beginning part. I know we basically ran through all our spirit emblems, and we might, I have 4 skill points here, I might want to devote some of those to upping my spirit emblems count. But we're going to stand pat for the moment. We're going to switch back to the Shadow Rush because we can always switch to the Nightjar Slash, which was doing okay. And I think it's better for us to try to get through the first phase as quickly as possible so we can get reps on the second phase. Because I've been doing some homework, and I have been studying a little bit of the footage from last time to make some mental notes on what to expect. And the lightning in phase 2, we actually did the thing. I didn't realize it at the time, but we actually jumped, sort of, I think, and we absorbed part of his lightning attack at one point, and we had our sword was all glowing with lightning, and we brought down the R1 attack, and we shocked him. I totally missed that while this was going on because this game is so difficult to parse. It's like sensory overload when you're in one of these fights, especially this one. But I've been studying. I saw we were able to do it at least, even if we were in panic mode at the time. Let's see if we can actually do that consciously. I also noted, I tried to take a little bit of a freeze frame looking at what his pose looks like before he goes into a lightning attack, and it does look like he is kind of crouching down or maybe doing a lunge. He's basically gearing up for a jump each time that he's doing one of these lightning attacks. So maybe that can be our little mental cue to try to be ready for jumping and absorbing lightning and bringing it down. We'll see if that plays out. For phase 1, I've also been kind of going over and trying to recognize some of the perilous attacks that we saw. There's actually one that I had not even really figured out that it was a different perilous attack. When he comes down from the jump attack, I thought he was just doing a sweep every time, but there are some times where he's like staying in a crouch and coming forward with a thrust attack. And I totally was not seeing that because I think a lot of times I was getting lucky just being far enough to the side, and he was just missing me. But I didn't catch that until going back to watch the footage. But there were other times where we weren't far enough to the side, and we were getting hit. So a lot of other details there that we'll try to work out. Really, we just need to get back in and get this fight going. So let's jump in here. Enough talking. We gotta reestablish our reps. We'll probably have a couple of bad attempts here as we get the juices flowing again, because you got to get warmed up. You got to get warmed up. That's another one there, that kick that's kind of knocking us off guard. I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck up against the door. I was wondering what the hell was going on. And I was stuck against the door. He goes for that third slash. I still haven't forgotten about that. And then he gets me with the arrows. Shit. I've been dodging that one more and more, but not that time. And then that third slash. Really need a drink here. He's coming so fast with the arrows. I don't remember him being like this. I just need a drink. Already we're down four gourds here in this phase and not going well. See, that's the one there, and I was far enough to the side that time. So we can move a little bit, which I kind of did. I moved a little bit. Try to avoid that. I don't know if it's something I can Mikiri counter. Maybe. We'll just get away this time because we're kind of... Even though we have him in a corner, it's a little awkward for us moving. Get some nice combo damage out of the Shadow Rush. See, that's the one that was getting me a lot yesterday, I think, because I was trying to, like, I wasn't dodging. I don't know exactly how I blocked the arrow that time. I clearly did something different. The fist attack... Just got to get away from that, I think. Not running. Don't run away from him. Why am I not blocking? Okay, that's a good counter there. Too far away. Far away. Shit. He's using so many arrows. I needed to move. I needed to move. Why did I not dodge that? Why was I not blocking? Floppy still, sloppy in a lot of ways, but at least we made it to the second phase. Can we get a quick heal here? Quick heal. Quick heal, please. That is a Mikiri counterable. Nice. That's another thing I wanted to try, was that move there. What is he doing? Okay, forgot about him crouching. So when he crouches like that, we need to try to be ready. That's a dodge there is okay. But if we can do the lightning thing in the air, it's even better. I needed to do a Mikiri counter. I need to get my posture. I'm out of gourds. Do I want to use a pellet? Dang. I thought I had gotten the Mikiri counter on that last one there. I'm not exactly sure what I did wrong. Because I kind of dodged forward, but maybe I was moving the control stick. Dang. Okay, so he is... That one there, he was... I'm expecting from the first phase when he finishes that big wombo combo, that huge consecutive deflection sequence. In the first phase, he kind of gets stunned briefly, and there's an opening for us to counterattack. But there, he went into the Mikiri counter move. So we need to be ready for that. I'm panic dodging. I need to go into a little more of a focus to try to recognize those lightning attacks because I'm still just basically panic dodging. If we can do the thing where we absorb and bring down the R1, he takes a lot of vitality damage. Overall, that was an okay attempt. Let me just get a quick hydrate here. For a first attempt of the day, I'm actually okay with that. Very okay with that. Getting back to phase 2, I was not expecting. So we really just need to focus in a little bit more. Let's get back into it. That's not the grappling button. Let's go again. We have that eel liver as well we might be able to use. See, right here, he's open a little for just a moment, at least for a counterattack. Ooh, I was not sure I was going to get it. And if you miss that Shadow Rush, you are so vulnerable. Got my posture broken. Shit. Okay. Better. Okay. 3 flasks going in. I'm not gonna switch to the Nightjar Slash. We're just gonna try to focus on recognizing when he's crouching. Let's try to focus on when he's crouching. Didn't work. He comes out into the Makiri counter. That muscle memory from phase 1 is so hard to ditch. Got him. Shit. I dodged instead of jump. Okay, okay. This is progress. I'm feeling much, much better about this because we actually consciously did the counter shock. The counter shock is in play. Let's go. Thanks, Unseen Aid. Don't need it, but thanks anyway. Let's get right back into it here. We'll keep trying to clean up that first phase. Got to be ready for the Makiri counter out of the Wombo combo in phase 2. Let's do this. Shit. I got away with it. I thought I poorly timed a Shadow Rush. Much smoother. Got me. He got me. I need to get off the ground. Too far away. Ah, he walked into it. Lucky. Shit. Let's go. Be ready for the Makiri counter. Try to jump with lightning. Try to jump when he crouches. Dang it. Okay, so sometimes he just crouches to do arrows. Gotcha. Shit. Dang it. We probably jumped too soon. Almost forgot the finisher death blow. Is there another one?
Ashina.
Hell yes. I can't even say what I normally say, which is out of my game, because I kind of respect Genichiro, if I'm honest. And I feel overwhelming excitement and also huge respect for an absolutely amazing... I can't even hardly begin to describe my feeling right now. I am so hyped, though, that we got this done much sooner than I was thinking. Holy shit. What a great fight. We were able to turn the tables with the lightning. But also there's still just, there's basics, right? You don't, it's not, the second phase is not all about the lightning gimmick. It's there, but you don't have to employ it. You can just dodge and counterattack. Deflect and counterattack. There are some fundamentals that seem to be in play when it comes to combat that if you can adhere to those, you're going to find success. But the rush of the combat and the fighting in this game is just ridiculous. And wow, that finish, the way that it does the finisher death blow, it's almost, I love watching it back later because in the moment, I'm still just kind of like over the top, like, holy shit, that just happened. We just beat this. What the fuck? And I am recording as I look over and try to... for just a split second, wondering, panicking that I might not have started the recording. But that finisher. And what did he say? Ashina? Maybe he is dead, right? Maybe, you know, he was not even close to the final boss. As I exhale, as I tend to do, because I'm so often trying to catch my breath. Memory Genichiro, the battle memory of an extraordinary foe. That is almost an understatement. Lingering in the mind of the wolf. Commune with a sculptor's idol and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. As the code dictates, the wolf swore vengeance on Genichiro Ashina. Wow. Let's see what's next. Whoa, what is this? Acquire skills. Blood smoke ninjutsu? Ninjutsu technique that turns the spraying blood of a victim to smoke. Costs spirit emblems to use. Activated after a backstab death blow. The smoke screen allows one to retake the element of surprise. Whoa. Life or death struggle defines a shinobi for whom a kill is a source of strength. Oh, that is... What the fuck? We got another new skill. Ninjutsu techniques. It is just crazy how many different things there are to learn in this game. Ninjutsu techniques are powerful abilities that can only be used after performing a backstab death blow. Now it makes sense why there's that skill that costs 2. The one that lets you jump over and do a backstab, because there is stuff that synergizes only with backstabs. They must be equipped in the equipment menu and cost spirit emblems to perform. Oh, there are like multiple of these. That's right, we still had a locked... Dude, I totally forgot about the fact that we still had a locked icon on our screen. Oh my god, this game is amazing. R1 after a backstab death blow, ninjutsu technique. I want to try that out because there's a lot of these situations we've had where there are like 2 enemies that are facing each other, and you get the backstab on one and then you got to go into combat with the other one. But imagine being able to get the backstab on both of them because you created a blood smoke screen. What the fuck? Not to mention how cool as fuck that sounds. I was waiting. I was like, is there going to be a cutscene here? Oh shit, are you kidding me?
Ashina wa kono kuni wa ore no subete da. Sono tame nara ore wa ningen o yameyou.
Dang, look at the eye.
Shibito kairi ka.
What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm so glad it's not over with Genichiro. I'm actually so happy. I was going to be a little sad if this was the last that we saw of him. Holy shit. He's going to shed his humanity, and he gets the red eyes. So there's different kinds. We did hear that little blurb before that the remnant that talked about rejuvenating waters. So there's like multiple kinds of resurrections going on here. Let's go ahead and commune with this. Holy shit. Where's the divine heir though?
ようやく主の命を果たすことができました。礼を言います。
お主は一体誰に仕えている？
アシナ一心。私は一心様に仕えるクスシです。
Is that really such a surprise?
助けを命じられたのだ。
一心様は流因の力を望んではおられません。故にクロ様を。
アシナより逃がそうとした。
はい。
井戸底への文。あれもお主か。
その通りです。ただ私の任はこれまで。あなたにはまず会うべきお方がいるはずです。クロ様は開花に。
All right, I had to take a brief little time out to attend to a pressing matter. So I paused the game, and there is the pop-up here that appears for the ninjutsu techniques. Equipment slots have now been unlocked. Only one is available for selecting a ninjutsu technique. There we go. I think I need to get back to the game here, and then I can do that. So there we have our first The Blood Smoke Ninjutsu. Whoa, it costs 6? God damn. We are going to need... It's no wonder they're giving us so many skills to increase our maximum spirit emblems. We're going to need to make some investment in that. But we'll go ahead and equip that. We'll see. Yeah, we'll leave that equipped for now. We want to try that out at some point. But yeah, getting back to what Emma was talking about, there was some of that was not a surprise. The fact that she had, you know, given us the note in the well. And also, at least to me, it wasn't too much of a surprise that she was working with Isshin Ashina, who we still have yet to really meet. We've only, I think, seen him in the opening cutscene when he's fighting with one of those big samurai, the big samurai wielding the halberd, similar to the Seven Spears. But there was this, yeah, this letter to Emma, right? So we clearly, at least I am aware of the fact that Emma and Isshin are communicating, and it would seem logical that they're working together. And yet it seemed like Wolf was very surprised by that. Maybe he's not reading. He's just collecting the intel here. He's not really reading and digesting it, perhaps. But also, she said that Isshin Ashina was, he didn't want to use the dragon's heritage. And so obviously he and Genichiro would have come into conflict, because Genichiro is like, we have to save Ashina. I will save her at any cost, even if it means shedding my humanity. So I wonder where Isshin is even, where he's at. Where are you keeping this guy? He's supposed to be really sick, right? Is he maybe in a different part of the castle? Oh, this is a different spot. I thought this was actually going to lead directly down to the chamber. I thought that this staircase was going to go back to where we fought the Ashina elite. But this is a different layer, and they give us these very frequent sculptor's idols. Like I said before, it's probably for loading reasons, but it is always a little bit puzzling when it does happen. Let's actually go ahead and rest. I don't see any reason not to rest. Oh, there's a new icon that we have now, isn't there? While we're here, we might as well just go ahead and enhance our attack power. Let's use our memory. We're gonna be facing Genichiro again, though. I am very, very happy about that fact. It's also, I think it makes for a cool story. It's obviously a very different kind of storytelling. Much more of what I would be accustomed to, right? Especially when you compare it to Dark Souls, a very clear plot, a very clear antagonist and protagonist, which is a nice change of pace. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe, distant recollection, provides sustenance for the wolf. Born a peasant, Genichiro Ashina was taken in by the Ashina after his mother's death. With his country on the brink of defeat, Genichiro took to heretical arts and mastered the lightning of Tomo. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Such heresy may be the key to saving her. Yeah, that's right. They were talking about this heresy during the fight. He's doing it for the love of country, right? It's like there's this noble... You can understand the motivation. There's almost a noble aspect to it. But you know, that's the classic question of whether the ends justify the means, right? Attack power up to 4, though. Let's go. And let's talk to the Divine Heir. I'm very curious if he knows anything, if he's going to be able to talk to us about this... Let's actually look around a bit first. I was going to say if he can talk to us about the Sakura droplet. Let's get out our monocular if it'll let us. It will actually let us zoom in on some stuff. What is this? What is this supposed to be? It almost makes me think of like a Faraday cage. Could that be? I mean, we're dealing with lightning now. Is that a... What the heck would this be? More likely it's got some sort of a religious meaning to it. The sets and the... Oh, I knocked over one of the candles. Oopsie. Don't mind me. But I was just kind of, for a second, admiring the set design, the assets and the game design. And it is so different from like a game like Bloodborne. The art style is just, you would never know. I don't think you would ever be able to tell that one company or that, especially when you become so accustomed to the way that, you know, Dark Souls, they all kind of relate to each other. They feel kind of the same. Dark Souls 2 kind of being a bit of an exception. But Bloodborne was very much felt like a sibling. Ooh, I see a sus wall there. A sibling to the Dark Souls games. This is just its own game. All right, I'm getting a little bit lost in thinking about stuff. Let's talk to the Divine Heir.
お迎えに参上いたしました。我が主。
よく来てくれた。
参りましょう。アシナを脱さねばなりませぬ。
狼よ。我が血は、流因は、人を死なぬようにする。そなたもそうだな。
はい。
私はそなたを救いたかった。時を戻せたとて、きっと同じことをするだろう。だがな、死なぬというのは、よどみを生む。不死のちぎりも、落ち水も、流害も皆そうだ。人としての生き方を歪めてしまう。私は、流因の不死が生む、よどみの連鎖を断ち切りたい。狼よ。それを手伝ってはくれぬか。
I mean, I think I'm gonna help Kuro. I've said before that you're just supposed to pick the first option, but it is interesting how they're phrasing this. Obey the Iron Code. Protect Kuro. He's talking about shedding the chains of the dragon's heritage. And he mentioned the dragon rot in the same sentence with the rejuvenating waters. And then there was this other thing, which I've already forgotten. Dang, what was that thing he said? But apparently I'm gonna have to review what was said about the rejuvenating waters before. I want to help though.
父よ、鉄の掟を破ることなどできぬ。
Oh shit, well, okay. In classic fashion, if it's not the first option, there's almost always one option that they're kind of funneling you into, or even if you choose one or the other, you end up kind of getting to the same spot. So apparently we are not allowed to break the Iron Code, our conscience and our commitment to our father, Owl. The Iron Code, I guess that was probably what he was reciting at the very beginning of the game, right? The first rule is obey your father, and then the second is obey your master. Or protect your master. It's not obey your master, is it? Might have to review the opening cutscene again. I guess we got to do this one.
できませぬ。巫女様をお守りすること。それが我が父より課せられし掟なれば。
そなたは私を救うため、幾度死に、そして蘇ってくれた。2度か、3度か、あるいは数えきれぬほどの。
It's a lot more than that.
巫女様をお守りするためならば、幾度でも。
そなたを不死の永劫の任に縛りたくはないのだ。狼よ、共に不死立ちをなしてくれ。
御意。
ありがとう、狼よ。
Loyal Wolf. Okamio.
不死立ちについてだが、根拠のない話ではないのだ。狼よ、これを。
Okay, what is this? Immortal Severance Text. A book from Kuro on the art of severing ties with the dragon's heritage. It looks old. That's a good sentence. It looks old. The binding is torn and several pages are missing. Bring me the blue pages. Herein it describes the means to perform the rite of immortal severance. Beyond the Fountainhead Palace, locate the sanctuary and imbibe the tears of the holy dragon of the divine realm. Oh, that sounds simple enough. Sure. Be right back. Immortal severance text. There you go. Probably we got to find the missing pages. As if we needed any other references to Mist.
このアシナの城に残されていた古い記録だ。
宣教の神なる竜の涙。
ああ、その竜の涙というものがあれば、おそらく我が竜院を断つことができる。
しかし、宣教とは一体。
うん。狼よ、そこにある香炉を見てくれ。とあるお方がお持ちだったものだ。
Oh, that is something of import. Okay. I'm wondering if this is gonna like transport us away to somewhere. I bowed very close to him. A person of interest, huh? A person of interest. That sounds like a police investigation. We're looking for a person of interest. Ooh, there's an item. Scrap magnetite. Yay. I also want to check out that, I want to check out that sus wall. I kind of want to do that first. Is there anything else over here? I can open this. Holy shit. There is a thing here. This is cool. Have we opened a window before? This just leads out to, I think, a place I've been before. But I also am not totally sure. I'm not totally sure. They're giving us this opening for a reason, aren't they? We're going to get into immediate battle here with the Nightjar. It just leads back over here. I see. This is just the entrance to the fight. Okay. Okay, okay. Funny little opening, but I'll take it. What about over here? I gotta do the side quest stuff before we get to the main event here. Hold on. We know about sus walls now, though. Oh, that actually went to a whole nother place? What the fuck? I thought it was gonna... What? This is it? This is the thing? And we're back at the temple. Holy shit. Wow. Emma's gone. So does that mean Emma has relocated now to the castle? Is that a permanent change where she's now gonna hang out there in Genichiro's boss room? Okay, that was unexpected. So these doors, that door, these are not actual, like, necessarily, like in Hirata Estate, it was clearly just like, we're going to the room that's to the other side of the wall. But some of these are just like straight up taking you, they're transporting you across time and space. We got wormhole sus doors here. There's no way in hell that this should lead to the dilapidated temple, but it does. You could not have gotten me to guess in a million years that that's where that was going to go. Maybe if I had thought a little bit about the fact that the one that's behind Headless goes to Senpu Temple, I might have thought like, okay, well, wormhole doors is a thing in this game. And then maybe I would have guessed that. Okay, I've been putting off looking at the incense burner. That's what this thing is. All right, let's examine the person of interest, question mark.
かつてこのアシナの城には私とは別の竜院の巫女が暮らされていたと聞く。巫女の名はタケル様。この香炉はその方にゆかりのものだ。
そのお方は今は
亡くなられて久しいようだ。源の好機まといて宣教へ帰る。そう言い残されたとか。
つまり源の好機、それが宣教に行き着く鍵ということ。
おそらくは。狼よ、まずはそれを解き明かそう。
The scent of the fountainhead is the key to discovering the divine realm. Okay.
していかにして調べるか。この城にはタケル様が残された書物がある。戦況に帰る術を求め集められたものだろう。私はそちらを探ってみよう。
戦況への生き方のみでなく、不死立ち、それ自体についても探っては。
おお、ならば一心様だな。あのお方ならば何かご存知やもしれぬ。狼、こちらじゃ。
Isn't that what we were... I'm already maybe getting a little bit lost, but I thought that's why we were trying to go to the divine realm in the first place. Isn't that why we were going there? Was to sever the ties? We the RP walk. Follow me. 10 steps in this direction. Watch there be like a hole in the one of these planks raises or something.
ただ、その離れは閉ざされている。少しお加減がな。
入る術は。
屋根上にヨタカの衆が通う道がある。忍びが使う道だが、そなたならばたどれるのではないか。
ヨタカの衆は目印にのろしを使うとか。
ああ、ヨタカののろしをたどれば一心様の離れまで行けるだろう。こちらの開き窓から屋根上に出られるぞ。
Okay, we can use this window. We'd already gotten gotten out there, but I guess they're just sort of giving us like a shorter way. So there's more to do on the rooftops. That's a little surprising because I thought we had kind of thoroughly investigated, but clearly there's more to do because Isshin is not in the castle. Your samurai overlord is in another castle. In this case, is actually in a watchtower. So we need to do more following of the smoke signals. Okay.
一心様にお会いして、不死立ちの手がかりを聞いてきてほしい。この天守の外、開き窓から屋根上に出て頼んだぞ。
Okay, interesting. So we have a way back to the dilapidated temple. We got a whole bunch of experience from the fight. We have ninjutsu. And now we have more to do with the nightjar. I want to quickly... Let's talk with Emma again. See if she's added any new dialogue now that we've talked with Kuro.
我が主はこの天守の外、離れの櫓で静養されておいでです。ですが、一心様は少しお加減が優れません。そのため、離れは閉ざされています。
It's not allowed, but we must be allowed.
我が主はですが。
Got it. Got it. What an amazing fight. What an amazing sequence of events. Also, I just realized that the weather has changed. It is now, I guess, snowing? It is at the very least very cloudy, and I'm guessing this must be snow, as opposed to... I'm used to thinking in terms of, like, Dark Souls and ash. But, I guess this is a result of our battle with Genichiro and the way of Tomo. Is that what has caused the weather change here? And will that have any effect on other people? Because now that I think of it, as in, will it have an effect on like our dialogue with other people or the progression of events? It's making me think a little bit of Bloodborne is where my brain is going. Because if we go back here to the dilapidated temple, which I still don't get how the fuck this works, but let's not question it too much. It looked different, didn't it? You go out here and it looks, yeah, the same thing has happened here. Whoa. Always feels, it always feels very momentous when this kind of thing happens. And I'm also kind of thinking about, like, would it be worth to go back through each of the zones and do a bit of exploring. Here's our dragon rot buddy. Sorry you're sick. I'm gonna try to talk to Lord Isshin about it.
お主も
I mean, just between you and me, you know, there's an item that you have in your list of in your inventory here. There is a particular item that you know, if you wanted to leave it in my hands, if you wanted to just slip it over, I could do something about that cough real quick. Yeah, this is gonna be, because obviously my value brain when it comes to the dragon rot, my value brain is like, let's wait until a bunch of other people get the dragon rot like we did before when we were fighting Lady Butterfly, and then we'll use it, right? But is it possible that you could die in the meantime? I hope not. Let's talk to the sculptor. He's got to have some new stuff for us, right? Maybe not?
ミコ様
Ah, here we go.
お救いすることができた。
わしにゃ関わり合いのない話だ。
いや、礼を言う。
少し目の影が薄くなったようじゃ。
なんだと。
それで何か用か。
The shadow in your eye has become a shade lighter. Are we starting to soften up a bit? We don't have any money to do prosthetic upgrades, but we did get a new tool, didn't we? No, we didn't buy the iron fan. We bought that other thing that I thought maybe might work against Genichiro, and that was clearly proven wrong. But I'm sure we'll have some use against it. Some use for it against the Nightjar. But we do need to pick up that iron fan at some point. Oh, this is new.
その忍び義手だけはどうにも捨てられぬ。そのわしが腕を失ったお前さんを拾うとは。
What are the chances?
ないよな。
It's gotta be, right? No chance in hell that two people would get together like that. Otherwise, besides fate. Uh-oh.
茶でも飲みたいもんだな。
He's really wanting a drink, huh? The thing is that we might be able to give that drink to Isshin. So I don't know that I want to, at least on this playthrough. Might be something for New Game Plus. I think I'm going to hold on to it for now because there's a chance we could use it with Isshin Ashina. I appreciate it, Sculptor. We're going to have some upgrades and other prosthetic business here at some point. Let's quickly check with Hanbei, just in case. He does not seem to have much in the way of dialogue progression, but you never know. Okay. And nothing in the box, I'm sure. If my theory is correct, I would not expect anything to show up in this box until some vendor actually dies from dragon rot. Okay. Is there anywhere? I don't want to do too much more before we, I don't want to like start an entire new zone, and I'm not even sure if I want to like start the progression with the Nightjar here. But we're going to, at the very least, I did have an idea about that one piece of loot that we were unable to reach that was in the moat. Let's, I think we actually need to be out here to do this, because it occurred to me, I think the moat is actually directly over here, right? Yeah, there's that piece of loot over there. It occurred to me, I'm not sure if we're going to be under it. Oh, there's an item here. Holy shit. I completely missed this. There are so many. That's the one thing. My attempts to be thorough in a zone are very much put to the test in a zone like this, where there are, you know, 4 sides to every, like, you have to be very meticulous about checking each of the 4 sides at each of the 4 levels, because it is so difficult to see without, like, actually going around at each level and checking each side. Okay, let's go down here. Because maybe we might have explored from this direction and come, like, here? No, we would have been down lower. Just trying to think how I missed that before. Okay, what I wanted to do, though, there's a grappling point here that we can just jump to. We don't have to be down at the bottom and, like, run and jump to it. We just need to jump from here, right? That's the easy way. So we go over here, and we get the item. Anything else besides that? There is this fish in the water, right? We could try to see if that's something we want to take on. Scrap iron. Okay, I'll take it. We have free scrap iron now. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Okay, so we got both of you. Now, this thing. Let's just see if it attacks us. Does not seem to aggro to us. I can't shuriken from here. Swimming fast doesn't seem to have an effect. But there is something in the water that has, like, a death blow. Okay, well, I guess we can't interact with this? Question mark? What would I possibly do to try to get its attention and turn this into a battle? Other than swimming directly over it. Shooting a shuriken at it from, like, if I jump out of the water, this is where I would need the midair prosthetic skill, which I don't have yet. Okay, so maybe this is not a thing right now. It's interesting that it doesn't react at all. Do we have to, like, wait? Am I hearing some sort of noises from it? Or is that above the water? I don't know what to do about this right now, so we're gonna leave it for later. Put a pin in it. Okay, so we can at least check that item off the list. This is still here. Does not open from this side. How do we get in here? Is that something over in that direction that we need to investigate more? There's not a grapple point over there, is there? No. No grapple point here. It's snowing outside, dang. It's Christmas already. Ooh, who is... Okay, I'm gonna explore that later. I think there was, like, there might have been one other place that had, like, a door like this that I couldn't figure out. But let's go quickly. Let's go back up to the top. Trying to think what I want to do right now. We got that victory so quick. So much more quickly than I was expecting. What a fun fight, though. I guess let's take a look out here. Let's take a look out here and see. So we have the first smoke signal. Now there's a smoke signal there, and there's a smoke signal there. Is it as simple as that? Was there a door there that I missed before? Is there actually an opening there? Was that there before? I don't remember that being there. But that seems like actually the simple explanation here. There's other places with the smoke. There are also remnants as well that kind of are distracting. But I feel like the way to go is this way. I'm just looking for Nightjar that are going to try to ambush us. But I think we're supposed to go directly to that door. We were up here before. Right, this was part of the initial ascent. Maybe not the initial ascent, because there's the antechamber idol. But we did explore around here. Maybe this was part... This was part of that climb... Oh, who the hell are you? Like, I think we were in here before, actually. This is where we saw... At least I could swear this is where we finally... We made it past the 3 Nightjar inside. And then we made it up here and we found the remnant that told us about the rejuvenating waters, right? But now, who the hell are you? And... What is this here? This looked like a... It looked like some sort of a potion. At first. It looked like maybe like a... It made me think of like a Bioshock potion. What is this guy's story? Oh, of course you've got the stupid blur tech. Why does this always happen, man? This is ruining my Nightjar monocular experience. God damn it. Can I go in here? Nope. I swear to God, I am so pissed about this. It's ruining my game. This is where we were before, wasn't it? Because if we go down here, there's like 3 Nightjar hanging out, are there not? Unless they're gone now. The world has changed. This is very much... No, they're here. Never mind. They are right there. I just needed to look a little harder. I was thinking, like, this is like Bloodborne, where the enemies in the Cathedral Ward are like gone or in different poses and whatnot. Okay, let's find out what's going on with you. Are you Isshin? This is him, isn't it? Wait, you were not here before, though. You were not here before. Where the hell were you? I'm assuming this is Isshin. It's gotta be, right?
巫女様の命にて
おう、
伺いたいことが。
その前に先じゃ。
はあ。
褒美に取っとけ。
Oh. Here I thought we were going to be drinking with him. Maybe we still will. But he's giving us another unrefined sake. Okay. I see. Well, if you don't want to drink, I definitely know someone who will. It does say it's one of your favorites. Do you not want to have a drink with us? Before we talk about anything, Wolf is trying to get straight to business. He's like, I need to talk to you about the divine air. Yo, let's have a drink. Shots first. Oh my God. That's right. It's his grandson.
我が父の掟に従ったまで。
忍びの掟か。なるほど。お主、フクロウのせがれか。あの国取り戦で拾われたわらしよな。
は。
巡ってここに至るか。人の絵にしてはつくづく面白い。そうは思わぬか。のう、Sekiroよ。
あなたは。
The Tengu.
そのお主が何を知りたい?
Oh shit. Oh shit. I thought I recognized that voice. I honestly was sitting here thinking to myself, this voice sounds familiar. And I'm sort of like, the thought that's going through my head is, well, yo, we can see, holy shit, I'm looking in the background and I can see the mask. He's got the Tengu mask. This is... Whoa. Isshin is the Tengu. Yo, they're out here trying to tell us this dude's sick. He's about to die. You were just out, you know, cleaning up the fucking purple long swordsman. You're not fucking sick, dude. What in the hell? Maybe he is sick, but he can still fucking wipe the floor with the long swordsman. I'm calling him long swordsman because we did see the name of the guy that was wearing the hood in the well, which we still have to go deal with him at some point. But he was called the Lone Shadow Long Swordsman, I think. Wow. We do get the chance to give him a drink. We're definitely going to be doing that. We have 2 of them now. Holy shit. Isshin Ashina is the Tengu. But, okay, let me finish my thought. I'm overwhelmed by... Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. This is awesome. Dude, this game is amazing. I love it. I was in the middle of thinking to myself as he was talking, I was like, this voice sounds familiar. And my thought was like, okay, well, we know that FromSoft reuses voice actors. We know that, you know, Patches is the voice actor of Lautrec. We know that Quilana also did the voicing for Carla and also the voicing for the Vile Blood Queen. Like, we know that they reuse voice actors. But I was also thinking to myself, I am an English speaker, and my ability to tell the difference between Japanese speakers, I am not going to rely on that too firmly here. So I think I recognize this guy's voice, but I'm not so sure. And then he drops the bit about Sekiro. And then I see the mask behind, and holy shit. Let's ask about Immortal Severance.
巫女様の目指す不死立ち、その鍵となるものを。
不思議ならば、あるいは鍵となるやもしれぬ。
不思議り。
尋常な術では死なぬ者すら殺す。それゆえにな。
死なぬ者とは。
虫つきとか言ったかの。
Ooh.
わしも見たことはないが。
I think I just fought against one.
真の像を貫こうが首を落とそうが死なぬというぞ。
I might have met one of those too. The headless dude.
ことであれば恐るべきことよな。そういった化け物すら殺す。
The Mortal Blade. The Mortal Blade. Yeah, where can we find the Mortal Blade? Let's just ask about this again, see if there's any repeat dialogue.
苦労が目指す不死立ちの鍵となるやもしれぬ。尋常な術では死なぬ者すら殺す方がゆえな。
Is it possible that this Mortal Blade is also the same as that Sabimaru? Probably something different. One more time here, just to make sure. Let's exhaust all the dialogue.
不思議りはいずこに。
仙宝寺にあると聞く。
Aha.
ただ不思議りは抜けぬというぞ。
抜けぬとは。
ただそう伝わっておるのよ。だが今やあの寺は門を閉ざしておる。生草どもめ、お山にこもり何をしておるかは知らぬが、まともな道などつながっておらぬのよ。
Yeah, I think we're going to have to ring a bell. And who knows what the hell's going to happen with that.
不思議りはただ、不思議りは
Cannot be drawn. I assume he means drawn from its scabbard. Yeah, what the hell does that mean? I think we should have a drink. I have 2 of these now, and I think this is a perfect time for us to have a drink and for you to tell me a little bit more about the fact that you're the fucking Tengu. Yes. Yes. No. Completely different one. Completely different sake. Okay, whatever. Oh boy.
やはりこれじゃ。
Oh man.
時にお主、源一郎はどうじゃった？
どうと
刃を交えたのじゃろ。
ただ強かった。そして異様な技を。
ほう。
巴の雷とは一体。
それはのう、源一郎の死の技じゃ。なかなかに面白かったであろう。
死とは
巴。
Tomoe.
使い手はそうはおらぬ。まるで舞のようにあの女は戦う。あやつの瞳を覗いておると、皆そこに引き込まれるような心地がしたものよ。見惚れて切られそうになるなど、この一心長く生きたが、あのひとたびのみじゃ。
That was awesome. Okay, I think it's pronounced Tomoe. There is like a third syllable there. But she, I think she might be the one that we saw in that painting, right? The painting that was in the room where we fought the Ashina elite and that told us about the whole lightning business. That would make sense if that was Tomoe. This is so cool. All right, we've had our drink. Now I might feel a little bit better about having the drink with the sculptor. But we will ponder that one a little bit longer. So cool.
行くか、関路。不死立ち。それもまた戦よ。そして戦では、関わる者の願いやら企てやらが渦を巻きおる。迷えばその渦に飲まれ。
戦に敗れる。
そうじゃ。肝に銘じておくがいい。赤炉よ。迷えば敗れるぞ。
Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. There is so much to digest there. Him being Genichiro's grandfather, that adds a whole new, or that adds its own layer to this whole situation. But the Tengu, the fuck? Did the guys down below aggro? Is that what happened? That's actually scared the hell out of me. Guys, I'm not trying to have a battle right now. I'm trying to just admire. I'm just trying. I think it's the 3 nightjar literally directly below. And the game kind of glitched out on me as I was trying to take a look at the mask here. The mask of the Tengu. Well, we have to go back now and look at the place that we met him before. He didn't have any more to say about the rats. He just said, he said the degenerates at Senpu Temple. So the sword, the mortal blade, right? The mortal blade is where what we have to be, what we are going to have to track down, but it cannot be drawn. That is such, I was not expecting this much stuff to happen. I was looking at my little stopwatch and thinking like, huh, what am I going to do with the rest of this little recording? We found the things to do. Let's go back to the last communed idol, and we're going to talk with Emma and Kuro once again. We've gotten some new intel, so we've got to check in with the principal actors here and give them the appropriate updates. Reading the little bit about the carp there. Oh no, wait, what the fuck? Did Kuro already get sick? I heard coughing. No, please. What the fuck? Oh, what is this? There's a note. Okay, shit is happening. Shit is happening. I see Emma. I'm going to check up here because I thought that's where the coughing was coming from. I guess not. Okay. Where is Kuro? Oh,
まだ埃がひどい。
he's over here. Going through the books. I see. Oh, this was not open before, was it? Still so much dust. I guess he's having to... That's why he's coughing. Oh my god. Here I'm sitting, I'm thinking like, you got the dragon rot. Dude, you've got the dragon's heritage. Like, how the fuck can you get dragon rot? Except he's just coughing from dust, dusting off the library. Hi, Emma.
Isshin 様とも会われたようですね。
礼を言われた。源一郎殿を切ったことへ。
そうですか。源一郎殿、まさか落ちの檻を飲まれているとは。
それは何だ。
落ち水の中でも特に濃いものをそう呼びます。あなたもご覧になったでしょう。落ちの檻を口にしたものは、
The rejuvenating sediment.
はずの斬撃に耐えるほど強靭な肉体に変貌する。あれはもともとは我が師道元が調べていたもの。調べた書も薬も焼いて捨てたと聞いていましたが、私の兄弟子たちの誰かが持ち出していたようですね。大方道順あたりか。九郎様のお考えについては。
聞いた。
して
共に不死立ちを果たそうと思う。
そうですか。
今までの助け、かたじけない。
まるで根性の別れのよう。私は主の命も果たしましたので、この城に残ります。いつでもお声掛けください。クス師として助けとなりましょう。
Okay, so she... Oh, and now she has the option to give drink. Oh shit, we still have options in terms of the second unrefined sake. She said several things there. One of them was about the rejuvenating sediment. I'm gonna very quickly, I'm gonna check my notes here, so I'm just gonna briefly tab out. So the sound is gonna go away for just a minute as I check my notes here about what was the remnant about the rejuvenating waters. So Lady Emma, tell me what has caused the state of this man. And Emma says the rejuvenating waters, that's what it's called. Kuro, are you telling me that this is Ashina's secret weapon? I am. Those who drink it cannot fully die. No, they become unable to die at all. The rejuvenating water, it also... Kuro, it springs from the dragon's blood, does it not? Emma, yes. Lady Emma, I do not believe the dragon's blood is sacred, not at all. Okay, it doesn't give too much there in terms of like the origin. I was trying to figure out what the origin of the but it does say it, right? It springs from the dragon's blood. So they're just kind of related. There's some mythological stuff going on here, and maybe we shouldn't be thinking too deeply about it all. It's just all sort of related in this concept of, you know, whether it's the dragon's blood or the rejuvenating waters, or what was the third thing that Kuro mentioned? I still can't remember. She also is still referring to Dogen as her mentor instead of her father. We know, I think, from talking to the sculptor that Dogen is her father. So for whatever reason, she's still keeping that information secret. She was already, from the very beginning of the game, was hesitant to even tell us his name. But she's still holding back the fact that they're related. And she mentioned this other apprentice, a very similar name, Dujen? Trying my best on the pronunciations here, but Dujen was supposed to know something more about the rejuvenating waters. I might have to review that dialogue one more time. Uh-oh. She's noticing it too. We're a little less stressed, huh? Just sever immortality, no big deal. I think it's probably because, you know, we're a shinobi. We had to do some battle. We had to do a battle to the death against a super tough enemy. It's just like in Bloodborne, a Hunter must Hund. We're not going to give the drink. We don't have any gourd seeds to give. So it looks like she's going to be here now, which is directly connected to the temple. That is kind of crazy. Oh, is this new? No, it's the same. Okay. All right. Let's talk to Kuro. There's also a thing here and a thing here. That's a remnant. Let's talk to Kuro first after we pick up this item. Gun Fort Shrine Key. The key to a shrine deep within the gun fort. Where the hell is the gun fort? The gate behind the shrine's idol is made to be opened. The Sunken Valley clan will shoot any stranger who approaches, and the Snake Eyes guns are particularly feared. Snake Eyes. This elite group of women are descendants of the ancient Okami clan. So that's the name of the elite group, is the Snake Eyes. Their especially sharp eyes allow them to snipe victims at great range. Oh god. I'm already not a big fan of ranged enemies in this game, and having to, it's not a fun, so far, I don't know, I'm just not used to, I'm much more used to the melee combat and dealing with enemies up close and deflecting sword attacks. Deflecting the gun attacks, like, we can do it, and I'm getting better. I got better at doing the bow, blocking the arrows and deflecting the arrows during the Genichiro fight, but this is, they're going to be doing this from long range. We're going to be taking so many sniper shots, probably. All right, so this is for later, so it sounds like, because I don't think we've even been to the Sunken Valley yet. What have you found, my dude? What have you found?
誇りがひどいな。
戻りましてございます。
おう、戻ったか、狼。一心様とは会えたか。
はい、不思議にならば鍵になりうるやもしれぬ。そう仰せでした。
不思議り。
仙宝寺にある死なぬ者を切る刀とか。
なるほど。確かに流因の不死を断つことへも関係しておるやもしれぬな。
御意。
私の方は源の後期の手がかりとなりそうな書物を漁っておいたぞ。どうやらタケル様が戦況に帰るため調べられていたものだ。見つけた手がかりについて話そう。
手がかりとは。
花だな。
A flower. Oh, we finally get to show the Sakura droplet. That's what it felt like from that item description. We needed to get to a point in the game. It felt that as we were before, we were probably fighting Lady Butterfly far too early from a power level alone, but also from a progression. The game really wanted us to make it, I think, to this point. It makes sense to me now, at least in the way that, you know, the right way. There's no right way to play this game. And what is so much fun, watching other people play blind and doing things on their own. Everybody's path is going to be different. Everybody's path is going to be unique. But if I had to play this over on a fresh file, I think the right way to do things would be to make it up to this point, right? Stay on the main path to make it here, where kind of like things like the Sakura droplet, these key items, can be actually dealt with. And not worry about spending your 3,000 sen on the dang Lady Butterfly shuriken upgrade, which I don't think we are even close to getting in the actual upgrade tree. But it's the fun of a first playthrough. Let's go ahead and ask about the flower first, and then we'll do this Sakura droplet.
花とは。
まずはこれを。
Fragrant flower note. A note from Kuro written by Takeru, former heir of the dragon's heritage. Are they related to each other then? Or is this... How does this divine heritage work? It's said that relatives of Tomoe once gathered the fountainhead fragrance and arrived at the palace. You may find a key where the waters of rejuvenation converge in a deep pool, a white and deeply fragrant flower. What the hell does that mean? I don't even know where the hell the fountainhead fragrance and arrived at the palace. Okay, cool. There are so many pieces of information we're getting sometimes, and I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? So we're gonna just keep going through and logging all of this down and hoping that it makes sense at some point.
ケル様が残されたものだ。
Takeru.
戦況に帰るため源の後期について調べていたのだろう。このアシナを貫く源より流れいずる水、その水が濃く溜まった場所で咲く白い花について書かれている。どうやらそれが源の効の一つであるようだ。
源の水が濃く溜まった場所、深い渓谷などでしょうか。
なるほど。
Oh.
ならば
Okay.
落ち谷かもしれぬ。あの谷には源の水も流れ込んでおるはず。
その落ち谷はいずこに？
城の裏手の林を抜けた先にあるぞ。林の奥にある白蛇のお社。言葉の通り、そこから落ちたところに落ち谷はある。まともな道はつながっておらぬが、そなたならば行けるであろう。
We got it. We're already on the case. We know where to go. All right, we're getting a little more of a background and motivation as to why we're going to be exploring each of these places going forward. Let's show the Sakura droplet.
巫女様、こちらを。
これはもしや桜しずくか。
それは
Sakura.
流院の不死の契約がならざるとき、引き換えに残るものという。
タケル様が残されたものでしょうか。
であろうな。狼よ、もし望むのならば、この桜しずくもまたそなたの力としよう。
Of course I'm going to hand this over because it sounds like I could potentially get an extra res out of this. So why wouldn't I hand it over? Let's go.
ありがたく。
わかった。目を閉じてくれ。
は。
タケル様の流院もまたそなたと共に生きるのだ。
頂戴いたします。
うん。もう目を開けてよいぞ。
は。
Additional resurrective power granted.
それはタケル様にいただいたもの。大事にしてくれ。
御意。
Sweet. So now we not only have the dragon's heritage power from Kuro, we have it from Takeru. I'm probably saying that wrong, but we got 2 divine heirs backing us up, not 1 but 2.
源の後期、源の水が。
はい。
落ち谷は林の奥に。言葉の通りまともな道は。
Okay,
行
okay.
くか。狼よ、頼んだぞ。
は。
We are unlocking some stuff, and sure enough, we have a third counter. It looks like it's going to charge up similar to the one that we have. There are different icons on these, which I had kind of like noticed that they were different before, but I hadn't quite. One of them is like a leaf. The other is what, a snowflake? And then we'll see what the other one is going to be once it fills in. I'm guessing that it's going to be similar to before. You have to get a death blow in order to unlock the next one. So you're going to have to do a lot of killing in between resurrections in order to go through all 3. But hey, I'll take 3 instead of 2 any day. Let's read. What is this note? Divine Heir's letter. Wolf. Found something. I've opened the library. Meet me there. Okay. Gotcha. Just in case we hadn't heard the coughing from the dust. I think there was also a window in there. Let me just check this. That's just I was distracted by the sculptor's idol icon. Let's examine this one more time. The burner smells faintly of sakura flowers. Okay. So we've got our objectives kind of laid out for us now. This goes out here. Have we been out here? We'll quickly check just to see what we might be missing. Because now that things have changed, right? And we see that the world Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to go back and check the spot where the Tengu was. Let's quickly do that. I don't immediately see anything out here that I'm... Like, maybe there's some loot down here that we missed. Can I get back up here if I need to? I can just idle if I can't. But let's just check here. Okay, what we're going to do, let's go back over here. And let's go to the idol, and let's just quickly check. I would imagine now that the Tengu is gone at that other spot, but I want to just make sure that that's what we're dealing with a progression in the game that has now significantly altered things. We'll quickly just check there. Where do we want to go? We go to the outskirts castle gate. I'm guessing the merchants are not going to have changed. The memorial mobs and whatnot are probably still the same. But I am sort of curious now to go through each of the at least some of the zones just to see, like, are the eavesdrops different? Are enemy locations different at all? What sort of changes have happened in the world? Yeah, so the Tengu, aka Isshin, Ashina, is gone. But he has left a note, it looks like. Sekiro, at Sunken Valley entrance, much activity near Great Serpent Shrine. The Tengu has rats to see to. Okay, well, he has left us a mission objective update. So the rats are in various spots and they need tending to. Do you have anything new to say? Okay, so maybe some people don't progress. Some people are a little too stuck in their ways. Let's just check the memorial mob here. Make sure, I would imagine though the vendors are just going to stay there. The only thing that might change with vendors is they might die from dragon rot. That is my guess at least. And you still have some coin purses and a blood droplet and some stuff. Okay. All right. I am blown away. I am just blown away by how good this game is. The fight with Genichiro is one of my absolute favorites in all the FromSoft games that I've played so far. It is just, I've talked about it ad infinitum now, and I absolutely love it. It's in the top of my favorite bosses list. But we also had so much going on in terms of the story. There are so many things to digest and think about. We've got a new connection now to the temple. What the actual hell? It's an important place. They did add it to the important places. It's also listed under the castle. Okay. So we have... There's still one more thing to do at Hirata Estate. I've got to figure out that loot at some point. But we've got Senpu Temple and the Sunken Valley. I'll have to decide where we're going to start. It might be Senpu Temple just because it's like further up in the list. If we're thinking of, we went to the outskirts, then we went to the castle. Now we go to Senpu Temple and we see about the Mortal Blade. We will find that out next time. Right now, we're just going to go back to... Oh, wow. It actually scrolls. I didn't even realize that we've extended the amount of... We've still got stuff to do in some of these other places, right? We've got the Long Swordsman in the reservoir. We still have the dungeon to explore. That's another thing. There are so many potential loose threads that we need to still be tying up. There's some secrets to find, I think, in the castle. There's something about a Sabi Maru. So much stuff still to do, but we've had a lot of fun today. Much more than I was expecting, especially at the end of that fight. Having the swift victory that we did, but it feels great to be making progress. Feels like we're getting more comfortable with the combat, even though things are happening at actual literal lightning speed sometimes. We're finding our way through, and we've got stuff to do. So that's where we'll wrap it up for now. Thank you all very much for joining me this ride. I cannot wait to see where all it is going to lead. There is so much more still to do. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.